Previously on the Lazy Gecko.
What are you working on there, Captain?
We're dealing with a hurricane. So this hurricane here is going to come over Cuba and then shoot up the coast.
It's hard to find a marina when you don't have service. Hi, I'm curious to see if you have availability. If they had a cancellation, we'll take it. Welcome to Lazy Gecko Sailing. Looking for something exciting, free, and real? If so, you found the right place. Meet Calypso, our floating home.
It's not working.
We're sailing her all over and taking you for the ride. Please click on subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun.
We're nursing Brittany back to health. She broke her big toe.
We don't know it's broken. Let's not speak it into existence.
Back one.
It is what it is, hon.
It is what it is.
So what happened?
I dropped a Yeti on my foot. A Yeti cup. But like the mug, heavy mug.
Yeah. Marina, do it with the other one. See, show them what the toe was done.
What are you talking about?
Drop the Yeti on your other toe.
No!
Terry gave her a compression for her ankle. I'm not really sure what that does.
No, it's not for ankle.
It's for the foot.
It's for the whole foot.
It's
It's for when I broke my foot.
Oh.
So Terry gave me a compression sock. And we're icing it now, although the ice makes it feel worse.
No.
So,
Yeah, right now.
yeah. Icing it, and then we're gonna see. Hopefully tomorrow I wake up and it doesn't hurt as much. If it does, I'm gonna assume I broke my toe. I can't wiggle it like I wiggle my other one.
Yeah, that's what I said when I broke my foot too. I was like, yeah, it's just a little swelling. It'll go down by morning.
It didn't.
No.
Was it swollen? Like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so swollen.
Yeah.
That's where it hurts, my toenail and the point of my toe.
I thought she broke her
You can
toenail.
join the I've Lost Toenails Club.
Yeah.
Well, like.
Oh, yuck.
Actually, guys.
Yeah, come on, come look.
Just don't touch it, please.
Here, let's.
Oh, not at all.
Hold on.
It's hard having like a 5-year-old because they're so like
Here we go.
mobile and all over the place, like playing. So I'm
right-
constantly worried
It's
about.
right here, Reese. Do you
Oh,
see
get that thing away!
Get out of the way.
Okay, I need you to measure me while I have this out.
This is for.
Waist and outfit that I want.
Do me like pinch it a little bit. Make it. Is it for a dress? Let me just make it a
I
little
want
tighter.
it tight fitting.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
27.
Okay. And now my chest.
So you
height.
want to go tighter or
So I'm between a small and my chest is a medium.
not balanced appropriately, right? Top it.
Well, I found the tape measure while we were looking for the ink, so I was like, measure me up. I need to order this outfit. It's for my pajamas still. We're about to go through the locker. We're getting awfully close. Those are all my rag towels from the mold cleanup.
Blowing 12 or 13 knots. We're not sailing because all we're doing is turning left and right on the ICW, so we're just going through this little section that looks like really far out there, but we're not. But you just lay there all you want, dear.
All right. We're working our way to the marina we booked for the hurricane. So tonight we're about halfway there. Tomorrow we'll probably be there tomorrow late in the day. We are going to New Bern. So the captain, Jeremiah, just told me we'll be about 3 or 4 hours tomorrow, a 3 or 4 hour trip till we get to New Bern, our marina. Oh, we might get waked. It's flying, there's a boat flying. And we're gonna stay at that marina for 5 nights while the hurricane passes. So we're pulling into this anchorage. It's actually pretty, really pretty. I'm enjoying it. Should be a nice flat anchorage, and we'll have cell service tonight.
Yay!
Yeah, last night we didn't have cell service, so even though like I should be used to it because of the Caribbean and stuff. I'm used to like not having service all the time. It's like, darn it, I can't get on to like Google, but whatever.
I know, I remember you told Reese that he could have iPad time and he was like, but there's no service!
I know, I'm like, well watch something you downloaded.
Yeah.
And then I was the same, I went to go watch something, I'm like, darn it,
So New Bern is really pretty too. I think you guys will really like it. It's a cute little town with lots of shops and restaurants, so I think you guys will like it.
Yeah, that's perfect, right up my alley. Jeremiah's gonna get off the boat and start running this week, so he'll be able to run in a cute little town. You'll get some running time in.
Yes.
And I'm gonna work on demolding the boat before I start working out again.
Oh no. All right. It's all right though.
What's it at right now?
6.
Okay. Getting a little more shallow?
No. 5.
5, okay, thank you. You can tell me both of them if you want.
So it's 5, 5, 6.
5, 6, okay, that's good. Alright, we're gonna turn into it.
5, 1.
Good.
5, 0.
What you're doing is you let me know how deep it is so I don't go
4,
too far.
8.
Good. Okay, Mom, are you ready?
4, 7.
Okay. Alright, Mom, you wanna go ahead and drop?
This is a pretty slow-moving storm, so we were able to enjoy lovely anchorages along the way. Just like this one, located in North Carolina.
Have you ever been on a boat that had to get towed? Something on the engine caught fire. Yeah, like the heat.
I guess we won't be leaving early without a radar.
Well, hopefully I'll get it going. This is the radar hub. This is the old one. A couple weeks ago, like the two units stopped talking to each other, but everything was working. They just weren't talking, so I let it go a little bit longer. And today it crabbed itself. So what I'm gonna do is replace this unit with this one. And what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to make sure the internal settings are right, matching what they were here. I'm just gonna mirror what he had, and then hopefully we'll be good to go.
What is that thing called?
This is just like a router. This is what all the components like radar and all that stuff hook into, and they all talk. It lets everything talk together.
How much was it for that?
It's not that expensive. I think it was like $1,000 for this thing. The problem is everything's so small I can't freaking read it. I gotta put glasses on.
Aren't you wearing glasses?
No, I'm wearing contacts.
Yeah, your contacts aren't as good as your glasses?
No, I need reading glasses.
Oh boy. Time keeps on ticking. Reading glasses?
So I just need to take this power cord and plug it in. And that's gonna go right there. So what you do is when you take stuff apart, you always take pictures, man. Yeah, all four together, just like that, see? So I'm going to do the same thing, but on the different ports, and put this cover plate on. Yeah, what happens is it just gives a radar disconnection alarm, and last time it was the router failing. All that stuff goes to that router, and the router talks to everything else, and if it disconnects at the router, like, hey, I lost the radar. There is no radar because it's connected straight to the router. And also the two chart plotters should talk to each other, and it goes through there too. I don't know if I need to mess with more settings or what, but we're gonna start it up, see if it's recognizing it. Okay, so they're up now. Before there was no radar. The system knows if there's a radar installed. So when that happened, it said radar disconnection alarm, and then I just restarted everything, and it just went straight to two chart plotters. Now there's a radar, so that's good. So we'll try to transmit the radar and run it. Radar's running, that's good. And you see both of them are working together there.
Now they're talking again.
Yeah, but they still don't look, I don't know if they're connected, let's see. See, they're still not talking to each other. See that?
Oh.
Well, actually, hold on. That one went to 2 nautical miles, but it just didn't move. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's turn that off. Let's mess with it. 0.75. Let's see. 0.75. 0.75. It's still not. It's not changing. Oh, there we go. It's not. No, it's not really changing. Yeah. So it's not really talking. But I think that might be something else, a different setting. But the radar's back, and that's not a huge deal that they're not talking, because it just basically it's like when I turn this, that one moves too. But you can see I can take them both, bring them down to what I want, the same scope, and get what I need. Radar.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Good
we're back
fix.
up. Yep. Now I'm just gonna put it all back together, make it look pretty, and then maybe troubleshoot this weird sound we're getting from the windlass.
I googled it, and people said a lot of people took it apart, had to clean out the motor, that carbon dust or whatever.
What did you Google?
Our windlass and slowed
Slow?
down. And
Yeah.
a lot of people, like, the brushes needed to replace. These windlasses are supposed to get serviced once a year. It happens to people between the 5 and 10 year mark.
Yeah.
And like the brushes either need to be replaced or the motor needs to be cleaned out. A lot of people cleaned out the motor themselves with using like a dinghy pump for air, to shoot air. Oiled, they've also oiled it and it fixed it.
One of the things about this situation that I don't like is the windlass is glued in. So the windlass sits in there and there's this board that the windlass is like under, part of it is under, and there's 2 screws to take that board out. You take the 2 screws, but the board has been glued down by the factory. Yeah, so I was going to work on the windlass before, and I couldn't because it's been glued down. Let's go take a look at it. We'll let this run.
You want to walk really slow.
You got the peanuts?
Got the peanuts.
Good stuff, dude. Come on up here, Gimpy. Oh, come on.
I'm dead serious.
It's not that bad.
Her foot got hurt.
I know. Do you think it's as bad as she's making it out to be? Or do you think she's doing that for extra kisses?
I promise I'm not. You know me.
Yeah, I know.
I don't ever complain. I'm still not complaining. I'm just drinking vodka.
Brittany hurt her foot.
I dropped a Yeti on my foot.
Yeah, and a Yeti cup like this,
Yes.
not a Yeti cooler.
Actually,
Okay.
I dropped a thick Yeti mug on my foot.
When Brittany was anchoring this morning, when she was weighing anchor this morning, get it. When she was weighing anchor this morning, I heard a weird noise like, "Woo." I was like, is that windlass making a weird noise? She didn't say anything. And then when she was putting the anchor down, I was like, is that windlass making a weird noise? Because it sounded, I heard it again. She said, yeah. It was going really fast, and then all of a sudden it started going slow and sounding like that. Which it never sounded like that before. It was more like robust, right? But I can take this off easy. All this stuff comes up. And then to get this thing off, which is what I need to get this off. Unfortunately, this has come off, which is these 2 screws, but the factory glued this in, like hardcore glued it in. So I'm gonna, so I didn't go any further because it only, I was just gonna be cleaning it. Now it needs, obviously needs to be serviced, so we'll have to do that. But one thing you'll learn about the Antares is it doesn't squeak and all that stuff, but it's because they glued everything together.
Yeah.
It's great. It's not gonna come apart on you, but it's gonna cause more work when you're, you know, doing your thing. But another thing to go along with the windlass situation is some boats don't even have a windlass. So if we need to pull the anchor, we can pull the freaking anchor.
You'll be pulling the anchor.
Yeah, you'll be back there. I'll be like, go forward, and I'll be like,
Oh my gosh, you're gonna hurt yourself.
oh honey, this is steel.
The anchor spots are few and far between, and we tried to get in here and we were inching along, but once we got through the little,
Yeah, we got
the
down to
shallow-
less than a foot. The entrance was less than a foot deep for us at this tide, low tide, but under the keel.
yeah,
But you know,
we had to take it because our radar wasn't working. You didn't know if that would fix it.
yeah,
You know, there weren't other spots until going into the night.
yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna go back to work, put this thing back together.
Okay.
For liquids.
Is there even liquid in there?
I went ahead and put everything back together and put the displays back. So we got the radar working, as it should. And then also, looks like now I got them where they're linking up. And see that followed? So if I were to zoom in here, 2.5, this also would follow. So we're in a very tight little area back here. So you're gonna get a lot of radar hits, but boom, that's exactly what we wanted. So to shut down, you just hold one of these little buttons down, power off network, and then it will shut down. And just a time to be able to enjoy the rest of this sunset. It's a cool little spot, man. We're out back in like middle of nowhere, and the only boat back here. You can't tell how tight it is on video, but we have about 35 feet of chain, and that will put us in a circle between both shores.
And that's that. Just in time, too, because tomorrow's forecast is more fog. Coming soon on the Lazy Geckos.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they must have already known who we are because we didn't tell them we were Lazy Gecko sailing.
No, it doesn't say it on the thing either.
And now I try to catch it.
We're broadcasting to everybody. The Coast Guard's recording you. Everything's so. Are you nervous?
Angel Oak Tree.
They glued it in.
Gaia, Gaia, Gaia. Calypso on 1/6.
I think it looks fine like this. Look at the back of this thing.
was like, what's this crazy blonde one? What is she doing?
I've never seen the inside of a microwave.
Oops.
We have Jason Pinko here today.
The inner dyneema is spliced into itself to right there.
Is this the best day ever?
Want more? Check us out at lazygeckos.net. Remember, patrons can get complimentary access. You can also visit our Vimeo channel. The link is below. Don't forget to click subscribe to get all of the fun. See you next week.